y'all ain't a group of girls that go around murdering people.
But it doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is that I did it.
Hey, what's up?
I love you.
What's going on, Tammy?
I'm going to jail. I love y'all.
What?
Just minutes ago, this girl thought she could get away with killing a man.
That's not something I would do, bro. Where I get a gun from to shoot somebody? Why am I going to pull up and shoot somebody? Y'all know how many people I bought weed from in Pensacola? Why would all of a sudden this one person be somebody that'll be a target to kill?
Unbeknownst to her, the detectives in this room have everything they need to trick her into a confession.
A lot of cameras in Mayfair, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, your car was positively identified and seen on video.
And why did we get a phone call and a tip that either the night of the murder, after the murder, or that morning that you were frantic, you were seen out there, and you either had his blood on you or blood on the car?
And she just realized that her house of lies has come crashing down.
I wasn't 100% honest about what I just told y'all.
You wasn't?
No.
19-year-old Jaquan Berry was a young man who had unfortunately dabbled in selling drugs as a way to get some cash on the side. However, his life took a drastic turn on June 20th, 2018, when someone under the name of Shay Leasy messaged him on Facebook looking to buy some weed. As usual, he gave his clients a time and place to meet up, 9 p.m. at an intersection near Edison and Trenton Drive in Pensacola, Florida. But this deal did not go how it was supposed to, because moments later, Jaquan was shot 4 times in the chest, dangling off the passenger side's broken window as the car sped away. He died almost instantly. By the time deputies from the Escambia County Sheriff's Office arrived, the vehicle had already fled the scene, and lying next to Jaquan's body was $100 in counterfeit cash. He had just been duped, and finding his killers wouldn't be so difficult. Using CCTV from the surrounding area, the vehicle was identified as a Kia Forte, and its owner was Shantaria Jones. A search of her home quickly revealed that not only had her car been wiped down, but had a broken window, exactly like the vehicle involved in the drug deal. Moreover, an anonymous tip soon confirmed that her Facebook ID, Cinnamon Snookums, had several pictures with Shay Leasy, the individual who initiated the deal. This meant there was an entirely new problem thrown into the mix. Were there multiple people involved in Jaquan's death? And if so, what went so horribly wrong that it resulted in someone dying? Only Shantaria could answer these questions, as she was called in for an interview 6 days after Jaquan's death. In this footage provided to us by the Escambia County Sheriff's Office, you will see what happens when detectives dismantle a killer's lies, one by one.
We are homicide investigators.
Oh, shit.
We deal with dead bodies. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, this is pretty
It's
serious.
very serious,
You
yeah.
hit the nail on the head when we came in the door and you said, this seems serious.
No, it was serious when they came to my door.
It's very, very serious. Okay? What were you doing Wednesday night, Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening sometime? Around,
I was
let's
at
say,
home. Since I haven't been working, I have been home basically every day, all day. Anybody in my apartment can tell you that. My cousins live. I have cousins I didn't even know lived out there. Live right next door to me.
What's her name?
Catherine, and then my older cousin. His name is Anthony.
who is Kima?
Kima.
Mm-hmm.
Kima is a friend of ours.
What's her real name?
Kimaria.
Kimaria?
Mm-hmm.
You know how to spell it?
Mm-hmm.
Spell it for me.
K-E-M-A-R-I-A.
Was she over there with you Wednesday night?
Mm-hmm.
Who else was there?
Me, her, my cousins, pretty much everybody. We play phase 10 and spades a lot, so we always between each other's houses. From my cousin's house that's on my left of me, we always almost like every night at my house playing cards.
I got you. So who all was there that night? On
same people.
Wednesday night.
Same people. All week. It's always us.
So you,
Me,
Shay.
Deion, Shay, whoever. Some people be outside, but I don't really know the boys that the boys talk to because I don't really try to be
Where's your
friendly with the men. Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Ryan was there, but he came. He wasn't there like all night. He went to work.
What time did you get over there, you think?
I can't call it. I don't track him because I kind of like be in my feelings about him because ever since my cousin and him's been together, they spend more time together than me and her. And me and her used to be together like breaking frat. And since he came in the picture, I don't get to really spend time with her like that. So I've been really salty about that. So I really don't keep up.
Okay. So you don't know what time he come over there?
Not exactly.
All right. At any point in time, did you guys go anywhere that night?
Yeah, we went to Fast Lane.
To where?
Fast Lane.
Where's that at?
The store by Mayfair.
store by Mayfair. Okay, what time did you guys go over there?
It was like 9 something.
Fast Lane store in Mayfair. Is that the one that's right there at the corner of Louisiana? Is it Louisiana in Fairfield?
It's at the light, which I think.
Oh, okay, Ruby in Fairfield.
Yeah.
You spell Beer City or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, and y'all went over there at what time?
About around 9.
And what'd y'all go there for?
Well, we were supposed to be meeting somebody to bring us some weed, honestly. And I just got like skeptical and fishy, and we ended up leaving because we was trying to get a half, and he was like, the prices just didn't really sound right or whatnot. And so he was supposed to meet us up there at Fast Lane, but when Shay called him, she called him from the house, and we was already talking about the prices or whatever at the house. So when we got to the store, he called her back, and her phone was like, whatever. It wasn't. She drops it all the time, so it was all cracked up and basically on his last leg already. Mm-hmm. So she called back, and he didn't answer. Mm-hmm. So then he started like calling from private, and I was like, bro, I don't think we should get no weed from him, and we left.
In the course of this conversation, you will see Shantaria present 2 completely different versions of what happened that night. And this is the first one, where she denies being anywhere near the location where Jaquan was killed, not knowing that detectives have her recorded on camera. However, addressing these lies is quickly going to take a backseat because the kind of information she is about to give will shift the focus of this entire interview.
So you go over to Ruby and Fairfield to the Fast Lane store at around, you said, what time?
Like 9-ish.
All right.
It was like
All
playing
right.
cards
So,
and stuff. So
who's in the car with you?
me and Shay.
Just you and Shay?
Me, Shay, Kima.
Okay. So Kima, Shay, and you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And who else is in the car?
Nothing, just us.
All right. And who's making this deal up? Who's trying to set this transaction up for the weed?
What you mean? He wrote us. That's what was fishy.
He wrote you?
Yeah, like
Just out of the blue. Hey, you want some?
Like you know
wow.
how people post. Yeah, I know y'all be on Facebook when people like, I got perks, I got tabs, I got gas. So we made Shay made a status, and she was like gas.
What was her Facebook name?
Shay.
Shay what?
Shay Leezy.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So he wrote her talking about gas or whatever, and then it was supposed to go from there, but after we was trying to get in touch with him, and then he started calling from private, and then he was like telling us to come on different streets, and I was like, I'm not going back there because it was just girls and it wasn't no dudes. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, we didn't know him from Adam and Eve, so I'm not finna just go.
Well, how did Shay know to hook up and call him?
Shay didn't know to hook up and call him. He inboxed her. That's
so
what
just
they
out
do.
of the blue, he inboxed you.
If you go get my phone right now, and I make a status sitting in front of y'all, and I put gas, do you know how many guys are gonna hop on my status because I'm a girl and I'm pretty?
Saying this with a straight face should be a crime in and of itself. What Jaquan wanted was her money, not her face. But from the looks of it, he was set up by her and Shay, who Shantaria just admitted was the same Shay Leezy from Facebook. Right now, she is trying to minimize the contact both of them had with Jaquan, almost making it seem like they talked fleetingly. What she does not know is that detectives are about to put in front of her an entire file of messages that says otherwise.
Let's go back a little bit. I don't want you to lie to me, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna work through this, and we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna do it the right way. Just so happens,
Yeah.
I pull a boy's phone records.
Up, yeah.
I see where Shay calls him, and he misses the call at 9:54 Wednesday night. He immediately turns around and calls her right back at 760-4411. Talks to her for 37 seconds.
Yeah, that's when he was trying to get us to come somewhere else so we wouldn't.
Right. And then y'all continued to talk on Messenger.
No.
Hold on, man.
Because it's like, I wasn't talking to him, so I wasn't not going to say I continued to talk to him. Like
Shay, whoever's setting this deal up, is continuing to talk to him on Messenger. That's how y'all knew. Because you just told me he tried to get us to come back in there, and you didn't want to go back there because it's creepy and this, that, and the other. All right. So you scared, right? Right off the bat, you scared.
No, I'm not scared. I mean, it's the streets. It's just covering your ass. Like, why would you go to where somebody telling you to go? If you're supposed to meet me at the store, you're supposed to meet me at the store. If you're supposed to meet me at Walmart, you're supposed to meet me at Walmart. Why tell me to come somewhere else and then call from private?
But on the other hand, it's also creepy to put out a status, gas, and go meet some dude that just happens to inbox
No, it's
you.
not creepy because people do it every day. It's sad, but
People may do it.
every
People may
day.
do it every day, and I'm not doubting you one bit, sweetheart.
No, I know that for a fact. That
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't see what's creepy about that
But hold on,
because
but,
people do this
what-
every
well,
day.
because it's a stranger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is Shantae Myers?
Shantae Myers. I don't know who that is.
All right,
Go over to side right there.
there it is, right there.
Going up, and that starts right there. You're
Uh-huh.
right.
The gas emoji. I told y'all.
Uh-huh.
Right, 1.25.
Yeah.
He tells you 60.
Mhm.
Where you at? What about half? And he says 85 the lowest, but this is some good shit. And I'm in Mayfair, right?
Yep. And that was like a red flag already because I don't go with Mayfair.
You said I gotta pull up.
It was
You asking if you
she
got to
was
pull
asking-
up,
Yeah.
and he said yeah.
And then he makes a call
Yep.
at 9:26.
Mhm.
Then you said,
That's him saying
"All right,
where
where
you
you
at.
at?"
Mhm.
And I'm in Warrenton.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull up this time. I gotta get you.
Hey, it says right here, got to pull up this time. I got you. If you with me again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And then I'll pull up what you need.
Mhm.
We're at in Mayfair. The back. Street name.
Yeah,
oh,
because we
you
didn't
know
know where
Mayfair
she was
huge.
going. Yeah.
He says Edison. All right.
And she,
then
she
she
called
calls him
trying
again.
to figure out where Edison was.
All right. And then he calls her from this app.
Mhm.
He gives you the address
And his phone number.
and his
Yep.
phone number.
And that's how
1001
she ended up
Trenton
calling him.
Avenue.
And I told him like I'm not going back there. I didn't even know where Trenton was. I'm most familiar with
Hold on.
Garfield.
Hold on. I'm on the way. I called my phone and went in Mayfair. You got it ready?
Mhm.
Yes. Where you at? I'm on Trenton.
Yeah.
So now y'all on Trenton.
No,
And why would she put in here I'm on Trenton?
because that's where he told us to meet him at.
Okay, listen. I already prefaced this, well, let's don't lie to each other.
Mhm.
Okay? Because we know something went down when y'all showed up over there on Trenton. Okay? And we know you went to Trenton because you riding with your girl, she's sitting here texting, she's messaging him back and forth. She tells him, I'm on Trenton. He tells you exactly where to go, 1001 Trenton, and gives you his phone number.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Then you sit here and tell him, I'm on Trenton.
Yeah, that was it.
We here.
though. Yeah, that was
Then
it.
guess what?
So if I'm on Trenton, he on Trenton, there still was no calls. Never seen him, never came.
Okay. A minute later, this man ends up dead.
A minute.
Mm-hmm.
A minute later.
And then I guess y'all are saying, it's 3 girls in the car.
Exactly.
So one of us did something to him, is what y'all trying to say.
Correct.
No.
Using her broken statements and slivers of truth, it is possible to piece together what happened that night. Shantaria, Kima, and Shay needed a quick weed fix come hell or high water. Luckily, a Facebook status was all they needed, and Jaquan became their unfortunate dealer. Considering the presence of the counterfeit notes, the two never intended to pay up in the first place and wanted to flee the scene after getting their weed. Realizing he was set up, a physical altercation ensued as Jaquan struggled to get his money from the 3 girls, ultimately leading to his death. And like you're about to see in the next few minutes, Shantaria left a trail of evidence so damning that even the ones closest to her had no choice but to testify against her.
Here.
Gotcha. We seized your car, and of course, the first thing your lovely boyfriend, that y'all's tumultuous relationship that you have, you know, a little arguing back and forth. So he wants to get that seat on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
So he says, "Hey Sarge, can I talk to you?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Yeah. What you got, man?" So we go talking a little private, you know, in the back of the car, and bring him down here. And he said, "My old lady, my girlfriend, told me and her mother what happened last night." All right.
So what you just said, he told you this today. So he said I told him this last night.
Said you told. That's what he said. You told your mom and him at the same time about what took place. And
Nah.
now, hang on, let me talk. Okay. All right. Because we know that the window got busted out in the car during the shooting because the boy got dragged. You know, he got dragged for a little ways. All right. So the window's busted out in your car. All right. I see that the car has been wiped down. It hadn't been wiped down all that good. We have it in our evidence bay. All right. So, and he said, yeah, it was Kima, and it was my old lady, and he said it was Shay. And he said, my old lady's the one
Yeah,
that
it
killed
was
him.
all together, but no.
He said, my old lady's the one that killed him.
Why would he say that? And how would he lie and say that I told him and my mom? That means that my mom should be telling y'all the same thing. And he's trying to get himself out of trouble for something. Now, I'm not finna sit here and lie on him and say, oh, my boyfriend did it, because he wasn't in the car.
He said he was at home with his 1-year-old.
Yeah, he was at my house.
Mm-hmm.
So how he gonna say that I told him? Anyways, okay. So I will back it up. Okay, we did go on train, but like,
Hey, at some point we got to grow up.
I do understand
Okay,
that.
who shot him?
That's the thing. Nobody had a gun in the car.
Somebody did.
No, nobody didn't.
Yeah, because he got dragged from that car.
Not from my car.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
How'd your window get broke?
Me and Dion was fighting. That's why I'm trying to figure out why would they tell y'all my window got shot out.
Why would Dion say that something totally different?
That's what I don't understand
And then why
that.
would
And then
we
he
get a
just
phone
went to
call
jail
with
today.
and why did we get a phone call and a tip that either the night of the murder, after the murder, or that morning that you were frantic, you were seen out there, and you either had his blood on you or blood on the car, either one.
I wasn't even. What the like, bro? No, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy.
But you're not
right?
down here handcuffed to that table for no reason.
Right, and no, I wasn't frantic doing nothing. I come outside, daily routine, sit on the porch, smoke my cigarette every morning.
Okay.
What was frantic about that? Why come outside with blood on me when I was just saying, look at the maintenance man, look at the landlord. Everybody's always saying everybody's business.
Did you buy weed from a boy?
No, we didn't get it. This is what I'm trying to figure out.
And the old man even said you had some counterfeit money.
Where would I get it from?
The same place anybody would get. They fucking.
I've
print it or whatever.
never dealt with counterfeit
You know?
money. No.
So I'm just telling you what he said.
Y'all must have caused some shit on him. That's crazy. I never thought I would be sitting
Well, he's
in
28
this
years old. He
seat
ain't
and a story getting flipped on me like that. That's crazy. Like, that's really crazy.
I mean, you know, somebody loved this kid.
I know.
You know, somebody loved him. You know,
Somebody.
and
And
that's how he was
something I
left.
would do.
That's how he was left.
That's not something I would do, bro. And then he talk about I shot him. Where I get a gun from to shoot somebody? Why am I gonna pull up and shoot somebody? Y'all know how many people I bought weed from in Pensacola? Why would all of a sudden this one person be somebody that'll be a target to kill?
Right,
With
you're
three
asking-
girls in the car.
You're asking me.
And y'all asking me. I
But let me ask
understand
you
that.
this: Why?
Like-
Hold on.
And then the weed right there.
Ma'am.
So I didn't even like.
Cinnamon, listen to
Yes,
me.
I am. This is just crazy.
Listen
like,
to what I'm telling you. You asking me all this, why would I do this, why would I do that? Why would you sit in that chair right there, given the opportunity, looking at it in black and white or blue and white, however you want to describe it on this computer right here,
because
in
like,
thing, and you say, I never went to Trenton. I never went to Trenton.
Because like
I never went
anybody
to
else,
Trenton.
I'm scared as shit.
Okay.
Me too.
Like anybody else. Like
Okay,
seriously.
then somebody's wanting to be in law enforcement, being forensic or whatever. Then if you didn't do it, then hey, sheriff's office, I was over there and I heard a bunch of
Yeah,
gunshots
but
and
that's the
stuff.
thing,
Did you
like-
call? Did you call 911?
No.
Exactly.
Clearly, the pressure is catching up to Shantaria. All that's needed is one final push to make her crack, putting an end to her lies. This is why confronting her with the biggest piece of evidence is necessary: the camera footage and a GPS tracker that Shantaria does not even know is installed in her car.
I mean, I got recordings.
Yeah.
I got all kind of stuff that I was like, yeah, man, this just got.
I seen
dragged
it
by a
on.
car
I seen
and
it
all
on
that.
Facebook. I seen the same
No, I'm
thing.
talking. I got a audio.
Okay.
You know, of it. So.
Then it was, oh, somebody just smoked a jet, somebody in the silver car, somebody in the black car, somebody this, oh, somebody just pulled up. Then I was in the store, oh, it was chips, somebody had something to do with it. So how does all this come down on me? Because
your
I don't
car
know.
was positively identified by more than 2 people being there. That whenever you took off out of there, and you got to realize that there's video cameras. Everybody got cameras now.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest cameras are with the dopers, right? A lot of dope in Mayfair, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of cameras in Mayfair, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, your car was positively identified and seen on video when you left out of there from Trenton at a high rate of speed with your headlights off, and you turned and you went south on Northview and then took a right on Madison. Yes.
And you know the thing about it is, though, remember this. All right? Let me give you a little word of advice. that car that you paid for
Mhm.
has GPS on it.
Mhm.
So, you saying that's not true?
No. I told y'all I was there, but I didn't, like, nobody out of my car shot him. Then y'all
But you
saying
also said you weren't
I
there.
dragged. Okay, that's because I was scared, and I admitted that. And
Well,
that
it's
was
time
only
to get
one
over it.
time. Like,
It's
when I
time to
told
be-
y'all, okay, we was all at home at night playing cards. Okay, we got over that.
Okay, it's time to get over all of being scared, and let's be a woman
But
about this.
I
How old are you?
am.
How old are you,
I'm
Senator?
20.
Okay, it's time to be an adult. It's time to be a woman,
Mhm.
and let's own up to some mistakes that we've made.
I
okay?
understand that, but I'm not about to say that I killed nobody. Like, that's crazy. I'm not, because I didn't. And it's like y'all saying, one somebody at the car. It's three girls. Where did one of us get a gun from? It's yeah, but who?
Just as that popped up on there about somebody needing gas,
Yeah.
somebody may
You're
need some
right.
fire. That's
You're
it.
right.
You don't think
Okay.
that you could go right now and get fire, get some heat out of the damn Dogwood Place Apartments?
No, it'll be hard for a
Crazy
girl,
as
but
hell.
if I want to get some weed or something, yeah.
So no, not. Ain't saying. He's saying you killed him. All right, but I'm saying either you or the two others in your car, y'all were all three together.
Mhm.
All right, whatever went wrong, whatever went bad, okay, with that makes you just as guilty as if you pulled the trigger or you didn't have a gun at all. Because the only salvation is to come forward to the to law enforcement and say, some shit just went bad. This is
But
what happened.
then when
gotta clean it
that
up.
night, that'll make me feel like, okay, well, you're calling, you saying something just went bad. I don't know. Maybe I should have called y'all
Yeah.
after hearing whatever, but no, because no.
So you're
It's
gonna.
just-
So you're
When
sitting
you
here and you're
call,
gonna
you
tell
would
us,
feel like the finger's on you, like it's your fault, like you in trouble. Like, and I watch TV a lot. I watch First 48 all the time. I see this all the time. I hear it all the time. I know the first thing I did wrong was tell y'all I was at home. Of course I was going to do that because I'm scared and I'm young. And then now you telling me that my boyfriend who just took my car while I'm sleeping in bed with his child tells y'all, oh, I just killed somebody.
Yeah, because see, we found the car where he was at with a couple other guys.
So he had other people in my car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, actually, as luck of the draw, I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, cuz, let me talk to you, man." I said, he goes, "What's this about?" I said, "Well, this car right here is involved in a murder."
Mhm.
He goes, well, "That's my lady's car." I said, "Oh, no. So it's involved in a murder." And he said, "Can we go somewhere and talk?"
And
said,
then he
"Sure."
said that I told you and my mom. So then why don't y'all just talk to my mom? Because that's a
I mean,
lie right there.
Maybe it is.
I know
You
it is.
maybe
Because
it
how
is.
he gonna say, I told him and my mom this last night. My mom was just out there to come watch his son so I can come down here and talk to y'all. We didn't even know what the hell was going on. So now they got me feeling like they had something going on.
You brought your cell phone in with you today, and I took it from you.
Yeah, you
Do
did.
you? Would you consent to a search of your cell phone?
No, I don't want y'all searching my phone because now I feel like y'all already pretty much believe whatever y'all believe, or if it'll help me, y'all can. I don't care. Like, y'all
Okay,
already
so
can.
do you care or you don't care?
No, as a matter of fact, no. I'll take my phone with me because y'all already pinpoint us there at the location by my car. Okay, but saying he was dragged and shot and all this, no, that's crazy. And then Dion just told my mom he broke my window fighting me.
When?
This was earlier this week before that even happened.
Well, your vehicle was fine according to Uriah
When?
before Wednesday night.
No,
Mhm.
Ryan wasn't even there before Wednesday night.
He
They been
stays
at my
there with
aunt's house.
Shay.
I understand that. Listen, no, you
Cinnamon,
listen to me.
I'm
I
not
understand
making
that.
this shit up. I'm
They've
not
been,
making it
but
up.
they have been at my aunt's house. I've been at my house.
Okay, but his girlfriend Shay stays with you, correct?
Yes, that's my
and
cousin.
Ryan stays with you. Ryan has his own vehicle. He drives a little red piece of shit Ford, right? Okay, but he walks by your car every day. He would
No,
notice
he
if your damn window's blown out of your car, would he not?
They leave different times of day. We're not
That
always
kid's
there
a
at
whole
the
lot
same
smarter
time.
than you give him credit for. He's a whole lot smarter than you give him credit for. Because he noticed that your window was missing Wednesday night when he came over there. And so does Dion. They noticed your window was missing. But Dion comes up with this whole nother story. Well, who the hell gives a shit if Dion broke that window out of your car? Mm-hmm. Who gives a shit? Why would Dion come up with some bullshit over how that window got broke? Why would he come up with a bullshit instead of saying, me and my old girl got into it, and I said, I broke the window?
What I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But then for him to say that I just told him and my mom, what did he say? I did. Like, that's, no. It's not adding up, y'all. It's not making sense. I don't know.
It most definitely makes sense for everyone except Shantaria, who has displayed nothing but narcissistic tendencies so far. A few telltale signs are a complete lack of empathy for the victim, who even when shown pictures of, laughs it off. Moreover, she genuinely believes she is not at fault by distancing herself from what actually happened and telling the truth selectively. This is why it is immensely satisfying to see her fall into a deafening silence, as she knows her next destination won't be a weed dealer, but a jail cell.
The stuff you're trying to sell me, I'm not buying. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm saying, young lady, I mean, if you have any heart in you, you know, or any iota of caring about just that for human being, you know, I mean, just like if your mom got killed today, heaven forbid, we busted our ass just as hard for her and you as we are for this family that's grieving. And the next person that comes along, we work 20-something homicides a year, every year, and each case is unique. And, you know, we have a saying here, you know, we work for God, because the dead people can't speak. Mm-hmm. Only we can speak for them. So we have to tell their story. You know, we got to find out how they lived to understand why they died. Okay? And then, because some people say 3, you watch first, I say 4. Only 4 reasons for a murder. Okay? Money, drugs, or revenge.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the only thing. All right? So, don't think there's no revenge there. Y'all didn't know this cat.
No.
Don't think there was no unless you say he tried to you know, but there is potentially money and drugs involved.
Just drugs,
you know?
Because money, we have money.
So
like,
here's the thing.
And it ain't no counterfeit money. That's what I'm saying. Like, I make money. I got money on my card right now. I've never been known, never ever try to hit nobody with no counterfeit. Like, they don't look legit to me at all to even try it. So no, that's not, money was not even an issue.
Shortly after this conversation, one of the detectives leaves, leaving the other 2 alone. Now you will see a classic example of these 2 detectives playing good cop, bad cop. The other detective applied as much emotional pressure as he could to Shantaria. Now this one will come in and act as the saving grace for her, softening her up even more. This will be the most crucial catalyst in getting a confession out of Shantaria.
Well, I just want you to think, and like I said, the other officer ain't in here. I know he can kind of come across as a butthole sometimes. I mean, the way I look at it is what it is, you know, no matter what. So, and if the evidence ends up pointing to y'all, then you got to take your medicine. You know, if it don't, then nothing to worry about. But right now,
it's just a bunch of like he say, she say.
If we were on a pendulum thing, you know, or a teeter-totter, you know, right now, you know, if this is the bad side and this is the good side, you know, the bad side, you know, is weighing down the good. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you need some more people to try to help you.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I know when we did come on Trenton, that's why I said, like, okay, from that beginning when I was like, no, we just stopped at fast lane. Like I said, again and again, I'm going to say the same thing. I was scared because I don't want y'all thinking like, oh, you went on Trenton, you killed him. Like, I can't say we were scared, so I circled, like, the neighborhood. Wasn't nobody really outside. It was 2 dudes walking in white T-shirts on one street, like, Emerald, because I went down Emerald. And then on Trenton, like, right before you turn, it was just, like, a car and some dudes standing right there. But the dudes that was coming off Emerald was coming around to Trenton. That's the only, like, thing that was kind of suspicious or fishy to me, because I felt like, okay, he's calling from private. I don't even know if he called using the same phone or using somebody else's phone, because when we talked to him, it was a lot of, like, dudes and stuff in the background. And then when he was telling us to meet him, it was nothing. So, I don't know.
Well, but he put his phone number on there for y'all to call him.
Yeah.
You know. So
That was what me and Shay was saying. When we called him, he answered the first time. Then we called, he didn't answer. So then I'm like, why are you not answering now?
Mm-hmm.
Then he called from private and was calling from private. So I was just like, what's going on? Like, why are you calling from private now?
Did he try to rob y'all? Huh?
Did he try to rob us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was.
Give me,
But it still doesn't give me a reason to, like,
Give me-
tell nobody.
tell me what happened, baby. Okay? Unfeel your palms.
Because now it's like,
I know. Hey, I'm telling you, you have to live with this stuff the rest of your life.
this, then I also have to go to prison and risk losing my life in prison.
Yeah, but you know what?
No.
But you know what, though, honey? Listen to me now, because I feel how sweaty your hands are.
My hands been sweaty since y'all first came in here when I didn't know what the hell was going on.
That's okay. That's okay. Listen to me.
Like,
I know it was crazy, but if it's self-defense,
that doesn't
it's
help. No,
self-defense.
if it's self-defense, sir, it doesn't help because I didn't call, for one.
Right,
and for two, how would you know? I can tell you it's self-defense, but this person is dead.
Okay, but the evidence, we just now get in the car. We ain't even gone through it yet.
Exactly.
So, evidence paints a picture,
Yeah.
okay? Because we can see, we know, I can pull up on a map right now. Matter of fact, I'll do it. Anyway, for some reason, I only let you scroll so much this way here. But there's Edison and there's Trenton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, I know for a fact that, he was chilling here at this house on the corner. All right. And I know for a fact that he was out here in the street. Okay? And then whatever happens right in here, whether he tries to rob or whatever, and then he is dragged as the car turns right here, and then that's not overall, but he falls right in here because there's a fence right in here that you can see right there. So we know that. So that's
Then
what.
that's just so much blood. So it was still, listen, sir, it would still be blood on me, blood on
No,
my car,
listen to me.
gunpowder residue,
Listen to me.
all of that. Like,
Listen
I
to
know
me.
all of this stuff.
You think you know all
Well, I
this
don't
stuff.
know all of it, but I know
Okay.
the majority of it, and I know this, like,
That's a lot
top
of blood.
evidence.
But you ever been to autopsies?
No.
Okay, I've been to hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because, yeah, that was a lot of blood, but that's not a lot of instant blood. Okay, instant blood comes from high velocity, and usually somewhere in the head. Okay, or an artery or a vein, which is going to spurt out and bleed profusely. When you are shot in a torso area or wherever you're shot, and you have clothes on, okay? First off, the clothes, it's like anything else. If I hold this over a bleeding finger, it's going to start soaking up. And if it's still bleeding, eventually it's not going to hold anymore, and then it's going to start dripping out. All right? But depending where your injuries are, anything that is in the thoracic cavity or in your chest, your pleural cavity, that gets in the lungs of your breathing, or any of that's punctured, then you start what they call an aspirating blood, where basically you end up choking on your own blood. That's why you see the blood come back up through the mouth and through the head on this area here, because that's all blood that starts to come out. Okay? So, and plus, all the blood is centralized in one spot. Of course, he's been rolled. He was face down because when he fell out or whenever he was pushed or shoved or whatever happened, because his chin split because he fell face first and he hit the ground right there and split his chin. Okay? So, you're right. And I mean, I guess to say it bluntly is, if you make a shit sandwich, it's always going to be a shit sandwich, no matter what you do, you know, any way you look at it. You know, that's life. That's part, you know, unfortunately, hard lessons learned and growing up, that we learn from our mistakes, and hopefully the next time we don't do the same things that we did that got us in the situation in the first place. All right? And this world that we live in now, even though you're 20 years old, whether it was this guy, this could have been any Joe shit the rag man you went and, it could have been a girlfriend you went to school with who says, I know Johnny down the road who's selling, hit him up, he'll sell you something. Could be that guy that done it. Could be anybody. You don't know what. The only people you can trust, I say, is your family. You know, that's really the only true people you can trust is your family in life, you know, or your children. And sometimes they let you down, too.
Yeah.
You know? So, but you're right. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that everything is going to be fine and dandy and lie to you. But I am telling you that everything we do in here is taped and is audio recorded.
Yeah, I know.
And you have the opportunity, and it's played, you know, during trial, that, because trust me, I've sat in many, and the people that are like, man, you know, them, this, that, you know, and all that, they're showing no remorse. They don't care. And like I said, I do not think y'all went out that night to go and murder anyone. Y'all went out to buy some weed, period. And, you know, like you said, and you're absolutely right. When you started off this conversation when we first got here about how people hit you up, you know, do you want to buy something? It's that easy. I see it all the time. I mean, don't matter if you're white, black, you can go get pills, you can go get ecstasy, you can get mollies, you can get weed, you can get coke, you can get whatever you want. It's out there. I understand that. So yeah, that part of the conversation is accurate. However, now that we have progressed, we didn't have your car, or we have to, and you watch these shows, like I say, they condense it down into
one day.
To 1 day, and it looks like, boy, they've done all this work and it just flows. DNA comes back in 30 minutes.
No, it's called the first 48. It takes some time.
It does. It really does. But now that we got your car, you know, we can work back and with forensics, with, you know, gunpowder test, also with luminol or blue star to be able to spray that and to blacklight it, and DNA, and then, you know, all that can be sent off, and then it tells, every crime scene tells a story. All right, here are 3 females. I mean, there are some bad females in the world, I get it, but usually you do not have females that go out to commit robberies.
Effectively, the officer has done 2 things here. The first is that he has made it abundantly clear that they have enough evidence to be 100% sure that Shantaria is guilty. The second and most important one is he has given her the illusion that she can get out of this situation. She simply has to claim self-defense. Out of the 2 stories that she gives, this would be the second, as her first version failed. Because the latter would mean her story changes and she admits that she shot Jaquan, then she can be charged with either manslaughter or homicide depending on the situation. But before they can continue their conversation with Shantaria, detectives first go to talk with her 2 friends, Kima and Shay. However, Shantaria will be sure to try and disrupt this as much as possible.
How am I supposed to even bang on the door? Doesn't work. Can't get to the door. accused the rest of
Okay,
them.
but you're going to get charged with criminal mischief
No,
for
they
damaging
said
the
I've
door and
been
the chair.
no, I've been
Okay.
screaming.
Well, that's
Officer,
not the way to do it.
it says
okay?
bang on the door. I can't reach the door.
Okay, they're
I've
gonna
been in here.
handcuff
I
you,
haven't
and then I will
eaten
walk
anything.
you.
I'm hungry. I'm thirsty.
listening
like,
to me?
yes, ma'am. I
They're
just
gonna-
don't.
You're not listening. They're going to come in and handcuff you, and I'll walk you to the bathroom, okay? They had to get a female. They can't run and do it themselves, okay? So you throwing a chair at the door isn't going to help the
That's
situation.
that's only to get somebody's attention because I did what this says
No, it's
do and
not.
what that on the door says do. It says bang on the door or yell for help.
Good.
Nobody heard me.
Okay. As soon as I get a handcuff key, I'll walk you, okay? They had to find me. I just got back, so I'll walk you over there.
Barely 10 minutes later, she's interviewed again, and this time she would be willing to give a full confession of what happened.
But anyway, we talked to them, and we think we got the story. And we're going to give you one more shot, to be honest, and to tell us what happened. Because we know everything that happened now. And why you guys were there. But we're going to give you one more shot to tell us. And if you don't, if you want to stick with what you already gave us, then so be it. But we really think that there's something else. There's a lot more to it than what you originally said.
It's like not a lot more to it, but
No, it was fast.
yeah.
Happy
Well,
with
can I
it.
go home? I won't be able to go home.
No, ma'am, you're not gonna go home.
And she's not either.
Who?
Chemo.
Kim on Shay?
Nope.
It's crazy.
It is crazy, but unfortunately, it happened.
Hey, it's nothing personal against y'all. Like you.
It is what it is, sweetheart.
It was done, like I said, we could hit a reset or pause or go back. I mean, I know you wouldn't heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? I know you wouldn't heartbeat.
So with that being said, this is your only shot, Cinnamon. So I'm not gonna need you to be honest. Like I said, we sat down there and we talked to Shay, and Chemo, and Dion. I already told you what Dion said, so you know what this is going. Everybody's doing this.
Because nobody wants to get in trouble. I'll take the fall.
It ain't taking you taking the fall.
It is,
baby.
because-
Well, I mean, they riding with you.
They going.
I mean,
Y'all all gonna be charged with the same thing.
My main thing is I want to get the gun off the street. You know what I'm saying? And if I was a betting man, the gun come from. You don't tote no gun around.
no, I don't. He don't either. It didn't come from him, but
Where'd it come from?
it's crazy.
Where'd it come from, Cinnamon?
Come on now.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
it was
So,
all
small.
It was
It's
32.
what happened, because I'm sure Kima is like probably pissing on herself. We did go to get the weed or whatever, and of course, like y'all know, I don't want to go to jail. Like nobody, like you said, wasn't intentional. He did, like he tried to fight Shay, and he tried to take his weed back after he already had our money. And no, it wasn't fake money. We had real money. So he started reaching, and he just like was trying to come in the car, like he would not get off of Shay. So I did shoot him.
How many times?
I don't know,
He
but
was
I know it was
actually-
like 3.
He was actually sitting behind Shay.
No.
In the back seat.
No, it wasn't inside my car at all. It was that fast, like. That's why I didn't understand why he was calling from private, and then I got sketchy, and then when he came up to the car, he had his hood on. We had never seen him before, and then Shay gave him money, gave him the weed, then he reached back and tried to grab the weed. And so Shay was like fighting him, and I was like, just let her go, just let her go. So then I was trying to pull off, and he wouldn't let her go. So I shot him. And it was like a warning shot, like, let her go. And he was coming further into the car. Like, he was coming at me. And then I shot him, like, again. And then he just fell.
Well,
They're all 4 seats.
ain't no artist by any means, okay, dear? Here's the back seat of your car.
Hey, breathe. All right.
No, I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
Hey, I know you think that it's over.
It is.
No, baby. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hey, I know you. I talked to you earlier. You are not. Y'all ain't a group of girls that go around murdering people.
But it doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is that I did it. It doesn't matter that it was an accident. It doesn't matter that he tried to snatch anything back. All that matters is that I didn't call y'all. Period.
Why didn't you call?
Because we young. It's the first, like, I don't have a record. They don't have a record.
That's even all the better, though.
I've never, ever in my life been close to anything. So when he grabbed Shay's neck, I panicked. I did.
Did he
I was
think
like-
maybe she was a dude?
Yeah, because Shay got a low haircut. So I feel like he thought she was a dude. But he knew she was a girl. And I don't know if he just wanted his weed and his money, because I see on the picture he had more weed. And it was just like...
Alright, look at here.
Like, it really don't matter, because either way, I have to go sit in jail and fight for my life every day.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be.
And
like
people are going to try to kill me. People are going to come after my family. People are already writing me.
No.
This is why people don't tell y'all stuff in Pensacola, because they're scared.
I know.
I knew y'all was coming. I wasn't going to run. I wasn't going to hide, because it wasn't purposely. My little sister just got shot in December.
Here?
Yes.
Who's your
Where?
sister?
Victoria.
Where this happened?
On Michael Drive.
In December? This past December?
Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't pass away, did she?
No.
Where was she shot at? In the leg?
In her arm.
Who shot her?
Her ex-boyfriend.
Ah, yes. Yes. They made her arrest on that.
Yeah, so,
Yes.
and he's still roaming the streets. They let him right out.
Now, she's younger than you, ain't she?
Yeah, and
Yes,
she's
I
pregnant, so
Well, they got to give you a bond, dear. I mean, if you make the bond, you make the bond. But we got other people that's out here that's killed people that's out on bond, roaming the street. That's just the way it is, you know.
it's just the fact that still I just feel like my life is not, like, never be the same. I've never been like, all I ever did was just take care of kids and old people.
And for grant and it
That's
won't
all
be.
I want to do. Like,
Your life, you're right. Your life would not be the same,
no.
but it's not over.
It's not.
It's not over.
It's
by
not.
any means.
Not at 20 years old, and it's not. It really isn't, baby. So to help understand what happened, to support your story about the way he started doing her, if you look here at his little sketch, was that say rear?
Rear. That's
Like-
the front of your car.
So that would be you. The passenger is Shay.
Mm.
Where's Kima?
In the back behind Shay.
Oh, on this
Behind
side.
Shay?
Mm.
Okay.
And so he came around on this side of the car? On the
Yeah, he
driver's
came
side?
from the front, from the other street.
What,
And he came
y'all were on
straight
Trenton?
to,
Oh,
yeah, he came straight to Shay's side.
Here,
I
I
guess he
got
thought
that
she
right
was a
here.
dude.
Okay, but Shay sitting here, right? In the passenger side.
Mm.
Okay, so that's just Shay. And this is you. And where did you say that Kima's at?
In the back behind Shay.
So Kima's sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this spot here is open.
Mm-hmm.
When he walked up from the front.
Mm-hmm.
And he walk directly to Shay.
He walked directly to Shay. Like,
Okay.
he thought she was a dude. Like,
This is Edison
yeah.
right here. This is Trenton right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell me where this occurred.
Where did he meet y'all
Where
at?
did he meet
Where'd y'all
y'all?
contact you?
On
at?
Trenton?
Yeah.
Okay. And he just walked right up out
Yeah.
of nowhere and
And
met you
then-
right there.
When he seen the car, like, he flipped his hood on and he kind of had his head down. So I was really, like, already panicking then. Like, this, I don't really have no good feeling. Like, why he walking like that? And then it was just that fast. Like, just that fast.
Okay. And so when he walked up to Shay, he gave her,
Yeah, it's fine.
she give you or he gave her the weed, or she give him the money right off and
Yeah.
they exchanged.
Yeah,
And then what
it was
happened?
like just like a handshake. Like, Yeah, and then I was getting ready to like put my car in and drive, and he just like reached back in the car like at her, and so
he reached through the window.
Yeah,
He never opened up the door.
how the window didn't get broke from the shot. He broke it then, like I don't know.
He reached through the window on your side.
No,
on
he
Shay's
was
side.
never inside the car. This was all outside the car. Like I don't let nobody get in my car.
So he comes over here at some point.
Yeah, when he walked up from Edison, he walked straight to Shay.
Okay, yeah, he comes Edison.
Yeah, he came
Trenton,
in front
up to
of
her
us,
side.
yeah.
Okay, I got you.
And then it's like, I guess he had us sitting in front of somebody's house or just sitting right there or whatever. So then when they did the transaction, he just like he just launched back in the car, like
Trying to grab his wheel.
yeah.
What
She,
did
now, she did say, she said, I busted him.
She did. She was like fighting him, and she was like, "What the?" And I was looking, and then he was like, that, and he got to reaching, and I was just like, and then he still like he was like fighting, like he knew he was wrong, but he wouldn't let her go, like, and then he got further in the car, like yanking on the
Like
wheel,
leaning
like
through the window.
yes, after he was shot the first time, so it was like a warning, like just let her go, bro, like what?
Do you
Like,
think you hit him the first time you shot?
yeah, like right here,
Because you saw it?
yeah.
Did
You shot across her and like across where she's sitting?
I could have killed her,
right-handed or left-handed?
right?
So you reached across her this way, and he's trying to come in the window.
He was in the window.
And you trying to back away like this, and you
Yeah,
shooting
we
at
both,
him.
we was like leaning, like, yeah.
All right. And so then when you shot him, what'd he do?
He was still trying to fight her. He was still trying to take his weed.
And so then what happens?
He was still trying to fight her. I shot him 2 more times, and then we left.
Okay. And what happened with him?
I don't know. I
So-
just felt like he was trying to kill my cousin.
When you smashed off, was he still kind of hanging on a little bit to the car and fell?
Like, he was still basically, like, really hanging on to Shay. And then after the third shot, he just let go. Like, I didn't really pay attention to see how he fell or where he fell at. I was just like, damn, like, he finna kill one of us.
What did Shay and Kima say?
Nothing. That was like,
I mean, what they say? God damn, you killed him, or you shot him, or whatever.
no, it was all like, just like, we just start praying. Like, what the like, that was not supposed to happen. Like, that was just crazy. It really, like,
And so
we
once
didn't understand why he was launching back in the window. Like, you knew, and then that's why I told y'all, like, that's why I was scared at first to tell y'all when we went on Trenton, because when he was calling from private, I was just like, why is he calling back from private?
he was calling on the app.
I don't know.
That's because he was calling from an app.
Yeah,
That's what I
so
was
the
telling
number
you,
he
he's
gave
calling
us,
from
we
an app.
called, and then he called back, and then he was like calling from private, and then I was like, I don't think we should go, and he was like, nah, we want to smoke, so we'll go anyway.
Whose idea was it to carry
just
the
that
gun?
fast. Me?
Did the girls know you had the gun with you?
No.
They didn't? You sure?
If they did, they must have seen it, because I didn't tell them.
Where did you have it at?
Like, kind of like under my phone. Like, you
So
wouldn't
you
be able
had
to
it-
tell at nighttime.
But you had it in your hand already.
No.
Where
I
was
didn't
your
have
phone
it,
at?
like, on the intent to kill. Like, my phone be under, like, my dashboard, and I had it in my lap, and the gun was on the floor. That's why when they was, like, fighting, I didn't instantly, like, oh, boom, 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 I'm finna kill you. Like, it was like a panic, like, is he gonna stop? Is he gonna let go? Like, fight back? And he just wouldn't let go. And I was, like, fidgeting then, like, what the like...
With this, most of the questions surrounding this case are solved. Although the presence of the counterfeit cash throws doubt upon the 3 girls' intentions, it is not something we get clarity on for the remaining part of the interview. The last thing that Shantaria requests after her confession is a phone call with her mother, which would be devastating.
Hello.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, what's up?
I love you.
What's going on, Tammy?
I'm going to jail. I love y'all.
What?
I love y'all.
What you mean?
Me, Kim, and Shay outgoing.
What?
We outgoing.
Who? What?
Me, Kima, and Shay.
Huh?
Me, Kima, and Shay.
What you at?
In one of the other interrogation rooms.
Huh?
In one of the other interrogation rooms.
You asked for a lawyer.
No.
Why?
They like.
Listen, you asked for a lawyer. That was the first thing you were supposed to do.
Well, it's too late.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I've already confessed to it. Because I guess Dion, when he got pulled over today, yes. I'm going to jail. It doesn't matter. You told them that. You told them that I told you and my mama that I killed that boy. That's the first thing they said when they came in here. It don't matter, D. It don't matter. But listen. I know. Yep, I know. Well, listen. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Shay and Kima, listen. Shay and Kima already was shook the up. Shay already, well, they already told on me. Everybody finger pointed on me. My car has GPS on it. It really didn't matter. It all pointed to me. Only reason I was wrong. Yes, I did. Yes. Because they already told on me. Yes, they did.
Kima's sitting right there.
Kima just came in here, babe. Kima, they found Kima already. She wasn't hiding.
I'll take a picture for you if you want me to.
I can send you a picture. Le- How? It's they already had me sign that paper when I first came in here. I don't know. I just called to tell y'all I love y'all, brother. It don't matter. Listen, I'm gonna have a bond. I can get out on bond because I just was honest. Period. That's the only way. I'm gonna have a bond. We all gonna have a bond. But I'm gonna have first appearance tomorrow. Yes, and Dion, you know my car is not paid off. I'm still up here. I begged them to. Yes. No, but I know she in here because I heard her voice. It's too late. It's too late. I already up. It's already up, D. They already said they finna take me to jail. It don't matter. I just gotta get out. And oh man, I just told him like it was but I already basically gave him a confession, like saying I did it, like no, well, I think it's too late because I already talked to them.
After this call with her loved ones, Shantaria does a complete 180 as cops try to inform her of her charges.
All right, do me a favor. Raise your right hand.
Yeah.
You swear everything you told me is the truth to the best of your knowledge.
No,
What do you mean, no?
that's what I was just telling him.
Huh?
That's what I was just telling him.
That's what you were just telling me?
No, the other guy.
Did he come here and ask you the same question?
Kind of. So I told him that I lied.
You lied about what?
A lot. Like, kind of like the whole story.
Why? Do you...
I just think it's in my best interest to get a lawyer because I feel like I'm being pressured. I feel really, really scared. Like,
Ain't nobody pressures you.
I feel pressured. Like, period. There's no way around it. I'm scared. I'm young, and I just want to be out of this situation. Like,
Okay. That's fine. And that's your right. But you're being charged with second-degree murder with a firearm. Okay?
A year after this, on September 11th, 2019, Shantaria Jones was sentenced to 15 years in state prison for manslaughter, but her mugshot remained to haunt the memories of the victim's family, one that showed her smiling with no remorse behind those eyes. As for Shantaria's friend, Shay, she was sentenced to 4 years in state prison after being found guilty of accessory after the fact to second-degree murder. It was also during her trial that it was concluded she was the one who attempted to hand Jaquan the fake $100 bill, which led to this mess in the first place. At the end of the day, Jaquan's family was left devastated as all they could do was mourn the boy they loved most.
A person that is selfish, because they took an angel. That boy didn't bother nobody. He didn't bother nobody. He didn't stand no mess. He kept a big smile. Every time you see him, he got this big old pretty Kool-Aid smile on his face. And I'd be like, boy, you know you got a beautiful smile. You know, he didn't bother nobody. He'll give you his last, the shirt off his back.